Forget heavy weights. Forget complicated machines. Forget everything you've been told about chest building after 55, because today I'm going to show you 4 simple, completely doable moves that completely transformed my chest, and I promise, you don't need a gym, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you don't need to push your body to extremes to see real results. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, man, my chest has really lost its shape, or you felt weak in your upper body, this video is for you. I've been there. I know exactly how it feels to want that strength, that confidence, and yes, that firm, strong chest again, but without risking injury or spending hours under heavy weights. So here's the truth. Most of us over 55 think that building muscle in the chest means heavy dumbbells, bench presses, or complicated machines that make your joints scream. But here's what I learned. At our age, it's not about lifting heavy. It's about controlled movements, proper activation, and a little bit of creativity. That's exactly what these 4 moves target. And I'll tell you, when I started, I could barely do the first one properly. But within weeks, I noticed my chest firming, my posture improving, and even my arms and shoulders feeling stronger. And if I can do it, trust me, you can too. The first move is something that might sound simple but is incredibly effective if done correctly, the wall push-up. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, push-ups? Really? Hear me out. This isn't just a kid's exercise. The wall push-up allows you to really focus on activating your chest muscles without putting stress on your shoulders or joints. Stand about an arm's length from a wall, place your hands flat against it, and lower your chest toward the wall, keeping your elbows slightly tucked. The key here is slow and controlled movement. Don't rush it. Feel your chest engage as you push back to starting position. Start with 10 to 15 reps and do 2 to 3 sets. The reason I love this move is that it retrains your chest muscles to fire properly. At our age, our bodies sometimes forget how to use certain muscles efficiently. Wall push-ups wake them up without risking injury. And over time, as your strength increases, you can gradually move to incline push-ups on a sturdy table or countertop. That slight incline adds just enough challenge to keep your muscles growing, and you'll be amazed at how quickly your chest starts to feel firmer. Now, the second move is one I personally call the standing chest squeeze. This is a little unusual but incredibly effective. You don't need any equipment, just yourself. Stand tall, bring your palms together in front of your chest as if you're praying, and press them against each other as hard as you comfortably can. Hold the squeeze for 5 to 10 seconds, then release slowly. Repeat this 10 to 12 times. You might feel this more in your chest than you ever did with a dumbbell press. That's because the chest is being activated from multiple angles, and you're actually training your muscles in a way that's safe for joints over 55. This move also improves posture because your shoulders naturally retract as you press, which is something so many of us neglect as we get older. I started doing this in the morning, just for a few minutes, and I noticed not only a firmer chest but also that my shoulders felt less rounded. That's an added bonus no one talks about when it comes to chest exercises. Next, we move to the floor for what I call the modified push-up. Now, I know traditional push-ups can be brutal for older adults, but the modified version is just as effective without overloading your joints. Get down on your knees, hands slightly wider than shoulder width, and lower your chest toward the floor. The key here is again slow and controlled. Don't just drop and bounce back. Take 2 to 3 seconds to go down and the same to come up. Even 10 reps can make your chest muscles feel the work. Start with 1 set if you need, then gradually build to 2 or 3. Here's a tip that made a huge difference for me. Focus on the squeeze at the top. When you push yourself back up, imagine your chest contracting and your shoulder blades drawing together. That mind-muscle connection is what really turns simple movements into muscle-building exercises. I didn't believe it at first, but within a few weeks, I noticed more definition and strength. And the best part? No bench, no heavy weights, no awkward machines. Just your body, the floor, and a little bit of focus. The fourth move is probably my favorite, and it's a total game changer. The chest fly with resistance bands. If you don't have bands, you can improvise with a towel or a small exercise loop. Secure the band at chest height behind you, hold one end in each hand, and with a slight bend in your elbows, open your arms wide, Then bring them back together slowly in front of your chest. This mimics the classic dumbbell chest fly, but without the risk of dropping heavy weights on your shoulders. Resistance bands are underrated, especially for older adults. They provide tension throughout the movement, which keeps your muscles engaged from start to finish. Start with a lighter band, 12 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 sets. You'll notice a gentle burn in your chest, and if done consistently, this move alone can reshape your upper body. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, these are too easy. I need heavy weights to build real muscle. Trust me, I had the same thought. But here's the science. After 55, our muscles respond more to time under tension and consistent activation than sheer weight. That's why these 4 moves, done properly, are more effective than you'd expect. And they're safe. You won't be risking torn ligaments or joint pain, which is a huge win for anyone over 55 who wants results without setbacks. Let's talk about frequency. You don't need to do these exercises every single day. I personally started with 3 times a week, giving my muscles 48 hours to recover between sessions. Recovery is key because at our age, muscles take longer to repair and grow. On off days, a little light stretching or mobility work is perfect. Over time, you can add a second session if your body feels ready, but consistency beats intensity every single time. I also want to address a common misconception, that older adults can't get noticeable changes in muscle tone or strength. Let me tell you, within just a few weeks of doing these 4 moves, I noticed my chest was firmer, my shoulders were stronger, and my posture was improved. Even friends and family commented, asking if I'd been lifting again. And here's the truth, they were small, simple movements, but done consistently, they had a huge impact. Another tip, focus on form over reps. I cannot stress this enough. It's better to do 8 perfect reps than 20 sloppy ones. Quality triggers growth and reduces injury risk. Watch your body. If something feels off, adjust. And never rush. Slow, controlled movements are where the magic happens. Now, beyond the exercises themselves, I want to share a mindset shift that helped me the most. When I first started, I was thinking, I have to look like I'm 30 again. But the truth? That pressure was holding me back. The goal isn't youth, it's strength, confidence, and function. Building your chest after 55 is about feeling capable in your body, about moving easier, standing taller, and being proud when you see yourself in the mirror. When you focus on function and consistency, the aesthetics follow naturally. And here's something I didn't expect. These moves also improved my daily life. Simple tasks like lifting a bag, reaching for something on a high shelf, or even getting out of a chair felt easier. Your chest, shoulders, and upper back work together in ways you might not realize, and strengthening them changes your whole body's efficiency. It's like adding invisible support beams to your upper body. Let's recap. Wall push-ups wake up your chest muscles safely, standing chest squeezes build inner chest and improve posture, modified push-ups strengthen your chest without overloading joints, and resistance band flies add tension for shaping and firmness. 4 simple moves, 0 heavy weights, and the results speak for themselves. If you stick with these consistently, I promise you'll see improvement. But don't just take my word for it, try it for yourself. Give it 2 to 3 weeks and notice how your chest feels. Notice how your shoulders and posture improve. And most importantly, notice how confident you feel doing it. Because at the end of the day, building strength after 55 isn't about impressing anyone, it's about empowering yourself. I also want to remind you, progress doesn't happen overnight. Be patient, stay consistent, and enjoy the process. Celebrate small wins. Every rep you do, every set you finish, is a step toward a stronger, healthier, more capable body. And that's a victory at any age. So here's what I want you to do next. Stand up, find a wall or a sturdy surface, and try just 1 wall push-up. Focus on feeling your chest engage. That small step is the start of a bigger journey. Then, gradually add the other moves. Make it a routine you look forward to, not a chore. And remember, slow and controlled beats fast and sloppy every time. I've done these 4 moves myself and I can tell you, they work. My chest is firmer, my posture is better, my confidence is higher, and my body feels capable again. You can get the same results with just a little time and focus, and the best part? No gym, no heavy weights, just smart, safe, effective movements. If you try these moves and stick with them, I'd love to hear your results. Drop a comment below and tell me how your chest feels after a week, 2 weeks, or a month. Share your wins because this is exactly what our community is for, supporting each other to be stronger, healthier, and more confident at any age. And one final note before we wrap up, don't underestimate yourself. Forget the idea that you're too old for strength or muscle. These 4 moves prove that even after 55, you can rebuild, reshape, and feel proud of your body. The only requirement is consistency and focus, and I promise, the results will follow. So stop waiting. Forget heavy weights, forget complicated equipment, forget excuses. Just these 4 moves, done consistently, can completely transform your chest and your confidence. Take control today, start small, and watch your body change in ways you never thought possible. Remember, your strength, your confidence, and your health are worth it. Start with these 4 simple moves and keep going. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post simple, effective health and fitness tips for people over 50 every week, so don't miss out. And comment below which of these 4 moves you're going to try first. I want to hear from you.